Hello, everyone! Today we're crocheting this poached egg. Can be used to make brooch pendants, refrigerator sugars. We first crochet the egg yolks. Take out the yellow yarn. Let's hook 6 single crochets in magic ring first. Hook a chain stitch. Next, hook the single crochet. The single crochet we hook here is a cross single crochet. Insert. Place the thread on the right side of the crochet, winding and pulling the yarn out, and then take it out 2 loops. A total of 6 single crochets need to be hooked. Let's hook the remaining 4 single crochets. After 6 single crochets are hooked, let's tighten this loop first. And crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. You can tighten the loop, and the resulting stitches will be very small. And the V formed by the slip stitch, it does not count as the purpose of the stitch. In the second round, we need to hook 6 increase. Just hook 2 single crochets on each stitch. Here are 2 groups. Hook a chain stitch first. Start by crocheting an increase into the first stitch, where we just crocheted the slip stitch. Demonstrate one more. Next stitch, hook increase. Just hook 2 single crochets in one stitch. Let's finish the remaining 4 sets of increases. After 6 sets of increases are completed, and hook a slip stitch in the first stitch. The crocheting rule of the third round is 1 single crochet and 1 increase is a group. A total of 6 sets of hooks. Here are 2 groups. Hook a chain stitch first. Hook a single crochet at the position of the crochet slip stitch. Next stitch, increase. This is a group. Let's do another set. Next stitch, increase. Let's hook the remaining 4 groups. After the last stitch is done, and crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. The crocheting rule of the 4th round is 2 single crochets and 1 increase is a group. Hook 6 groups in total. Demonstrate 2 groups here. Hook a chain stitch first. The first stitch is hooked with a single crochet first. Next stitch, another single crochet. Next stitch, increase. This is a group. Let's do another set. Single crochet. Single crochet. Next, increase. Let's hook the remaining 4 sets. After the last stitch is hooked, crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. The crocheting rule of the 5th round is hook single crochets in each stitch, a total of 20 for single crochets. Demonstrate 3 here. Hook a chain stitch first. In the first stitch, hook a single crochet. Next stitch, single crochet. You just hook a single crochet on each stitch. 24 hooks in total. Let's hook the remaining 21. After the last stitch is hooked, crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. Crochet a chain stitch first. Cut the yarn. Our egg yolk is done. And then we crochet the protein. The first 4 rounds are crocheted in the same way as the egg yolk. I've done 4 rounds here. And then we double crochet it with the yolk. Here is the front of the protein. This is also the front of the yolk, opposite the back to the front of the lipoprotein. Find any stitches and insert it. And bring out this white loop. Tensioning. Hook single crochet in each stitch. Hook 20 for single crochets. Hook a chain stitch here first. Then insert the stitches of egg whites and egg yolks at the same time. Single crochet. For single crochets have been hooked here. We continue to hook the remaining single crochets. I've hooked 18 single crochets here. We can stuff cotton in the middle. I made a refrigerator sugar here. So you can directly put this magnet in the middle first. Then plug the thread in it. We put excess yarn into it as stuffing. It's crammed as far as you want. That's it. Next, we will finish the remaining 4 single crochets. After the last single crochet is hooked, and crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. The crocheting rules of this round: 3 single crochets and increase is a group. 6 sets in total. Release 2 groups here. Hook a chain stitch first. In the first stitch, hook single crochet. Continue to hook to single crochets. Next stitch, hook the increase. This is a group. Let's do another set. Hook 3 single crochets first. Next stitch, increase. Let's hook the remaining 4 groups. After the last stitch is done, and hook a slip stitch in the first stitch. Hook a chain stitch first. Next, hook to single crochets. 1 increase. Then hook for single crochets next. An increase. This is a group, 5 sets in total. Here are 2 groups. Hook for single crochets first. Next, hook an increase. One more set. For single crochets. Increase. Let's hook the remaining 3 groups. After 5 sets of hooks are completed, there are 2 stitches left. We hook a single crochet in each stitch. Let's crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch. The round 8. First hook 3 chain stitches. Next, hook for double crochets increases. Just hook 2 double crochets on each stitch. Winding. Insert and pull stitches. Wrap the yarn first and bring out the first 2 loops. Then wind the yarn to bring out the 2 loops. So this is a double crochet. We continue to hook a double crochet in the first stitch. In this way, a set of double crochet increases will be finished. We will continue to hook 3 groups of double crochets increases. For groups of double crochets increases, after hooking. Next, hook for single crochets. The single crochet hook here. Ordinary single crochet will also work. Crossing single crochets will also work. Continue to hook for groups of double crochets increases. Next, hook 3 single crochets. Next, hook 3 groups of double crochets increases. Continue to hook 3 single crochets. Next, hook 5 groups of double crochets increases. 5 groups of double crochets increases. Then hook 3 single crochets. Next, hook 3 groups of double crochets increases. Then hook for single crochets. Cut the yarn. Take out the suture nettles and the stitches of the first double crochet just now. Perform seamless extraction. In the middle of the V-word on the last rootstock. Insert. Pull out. From the bottom yarn. Our poached eggs are done. Have you learned?